Hello, everyone. Welcome to another session of meditation along with music. My name is Kalyan Gopalakrishnan. I recognize some of you here. Welcome back. And if there is anyone who is just joining us for the first time, a very warm welcome to you. We are going to be doing a little bit of introduction for this type of meditation that we call as Sahaja Yoga. And yoga is the union with the all-pervading power that we are able to establish. And Sahaja Yoga makes it very spontaneous. Sahaja actually means spontaneous. So we have all tried this. We have been practicing. Some of us have been practicing for a number of years. Some of us have been practicing for several weeks or months. But it's a common experience for all of us to experience a state of silence within us, which we call as meditation. And it's the state of thoughtless awareness. So it's a state where we are fully aware, but we don't have thoughts. So our mind is still and our attention is pure and steady. So we want to collectively experience that together today, and it'll be aided by some music as well. I will be playing some Indian classical music on the violin. So first, what we will do is we will raise this energy with the two hands. I hope most of you know how to do it. If you don't know, if you are here for the first time, you can just watch as we do. Just keep your mind relaxed, and just keep your attention as relaxed and light as possible. So let's first sit comfortably, take a few deep breaths. Okay, so we are going to start with the left hand near the base of the spine. So in front of the body, at the level of the base of the spine. So this is where we have this pure energy that we call as Kundalini in Sanskrit. It's a mothering energy, it's a nurturing energy, and when it awakens, it really awakens all the qualities of the different energy centers that we have along our spine. So we are going to raise the left hand and we are going to make rotations with the right hand like this. So we will slowly bring it up, and as we go up over the top of the head, we'll tie a knot. It just helps this energy come up and stay there over the top of the head. We will do it the second time. And as we do this, let's keep our attention, if possible, inside and see if we can feel this energy within us. So the second time we tie two knots, and then we'll do it a third time. Third time we tie three knots. We can tip our head a little up when we tie the knots. That helps. So now we are going to give ourselves a shield of protection. So we start with our right hand on the left side of our body. We bring the energy up over the top of the head and bring it down on the right side. Then we go back, retrace the path from the right, go up over the top of the head, come to the left. So this is once. So we will do this 7 times because we have 7 energy centers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we can just note our own state, the state of our inner being. We have a subtle system that's within us. It's a system of energy channels and energy centers, and that is awakened by this pure energy that is at the base of the spine. And when this energy is awakened, it points out the state of our subtle system. And we can feel them as vibrations in our hands, in our fingers, in our fingertips. We can also feel them where they are inside our body. So we're just going to give a few moments to see what we are feeling on our fingertips. Are we feeling any tingling, any heat, any heaviness, coolness? So this is the direct experience of our own system. It is the pure knowledge that we have about ourselves. It's the knowledge that is beyond the mind. You don't have to think to have this knowledge. You just experience it directly on your central nervous system. And this awareness is the gift of the awakening of the Kundalini. And that's what we call as the self-realization. Or it's also called yoga. This energy, when it is fully awakened, it comes out at the top of the head and it connects us with the all-pervading power. So let's see if we can feel this energy over the top of our head. We put our right hand a few inches above the top of the head. Might be able to experience a cool breeze as it is described in the ancient scriptures. You can feel it coming out from the top of the head into your hand. If you're not feeling it just yet, that's fine. Just relax. And it takes our attention beyond our mind, because it goes beyond this center, which is at the forehead. It goes to this center at the top of the head, which is a Sahasrara. And then by that, it takes us beyond our mental activity. And it establishes us in the present moment. It allows us to experience the reality. And it connects us to the divine. And this connection is called yoga. Now we will try with our left hand a few inches above the top of the head. Let's see if we can get this attention to stay here at the top of the head without putting any effort. Don't have to concentrate. Just let's check if our body is relaxed. It's a spontaneous process. We just have to stay alert and relaxed. Now I'm going to switch on the Tanpura. It's an instrument that gives the musical reference pitch. And it also helps take us to the state of meditation. So we'll just listen to that sound for a few moments and keep our attention at the top of the head. Now let's put our right hand on the lower abdomen where our stomach meets the hip on the left side. And this is the second energy center. The center gives us the pure knowledge. So we will just ask with full heart to this pure energy that's within us. We can address it as Mother. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. We can say it as many times as we would like to, just from the heart. When we ask for the pure knowledge, it responds. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Now I'll play a rag. It's called Rag Yaman, and it works on the second energy center. So I'll play that. You can just continue to be in meditation. So this second center is represented on our hands by the thumb. So we can just check both our thumbs. Each of our energy centers are represented by a certain finger or a certain part of the hand. So now what we can do is we will just use our right hand and raise more of this energy from the base of the spine to the top of the head. We do it with a simple motion of just keeping our hand in front of our body and raising it up along the central channel, which is along the spine. So we keep moving it at our own pace, and we can put it at the top of the head. We can actually put our right hand at the top of the head in a way that the center of the palm presses gently at the top of the head, which is called the fontanelle bone. It was a soft bone in our childhood. This is the last center, the seventh center. Let's feel our right hand at the top of the head. We will do it 2 more times. Starting from the base of the spine, going up along the spine to the top of the head. And resting our hand at the top of the head. We can bring our right hand back to our lap. Now we will put our left hand on the liver. The liver is on the right hand side in the upper abdomen, which is just below the rib cage on our stomach area. So with our left hand on the liver, it helps cool down the liver. The liver tends to get heated up with all the thinking and planning that we do. So this will just help cool it down. And when that happens, our attention becomes more steady. It becomes more pure. And it just makes it easier to get into meditation. Now let's bring our left hand back to our lap. We'll work on the higher centers. As the energy moves up, we just help the energy pass through the different centers. We can put our right hand on the heart. This is where we have our spirit, the pure spirit. And that's our true identity, that we are the pure spirit. We'll just say in our heart, Mother, I am the pure spirit. The spirit watches everything. It watches all aspects of our personality, but it is never disturbed. It's always in a witness state. And it's always in the state of joy. And that's our nature. We can put our right hand in the area where the neck meets the shoulder on the left hand side. This is the left aspect of the fifth center. We can press this area, just give it a little bit of a massage. We can turn our head to the right. We can keep our eyes closed. So here we just need to assert that we are not guilty of anything. Because feeling guilty is being misidentified. We are the pure spirit and we are not guilty. And if we witness something that's wrong, we can correct it. That's when we get the power to correct ourselves. When we stop feeling guilty. So we will just say it from our heart with full confidence. Mother, I am not guilty. Now we'll put our right hand just on the throat. You can open your eyes and see if you'd like to. Just keep it like this and then close your eyes. Just give the vibrations to the throat area for the fifth center. Keep it very gently. The fifth center, when it opens out fully, it manifests the pure qualities of this center, which are the collective state, feeling one with the collective, sweetness in communication, a healthy and balanced self-esteem, the art of diplomacy, and the ability to be in the witness state. These are natural qualities that are all within us, and they manifest when the center is awakened by the pure energy. You can leave your hand here for some more time, or you can bring your right hand back on your lap, and I'll play a rag for this center in the throat area. The fingers that represent this center, the throat area, are the two index fingers on the left and the right side. We'll just quickly notice what we feel. If it's cool, it means the center is clear. If you feel any heat or heaviness or tingling, it means that the process of clearing is taking place. So now let's put our right hand on the forehead. We can take our glasses out. That makes it easier. So we put our right hand across the forehead, cusp it with both sides, bend our head forward a little bit. Here we want to forgive everyone. It's only through forgiveness that we can get this center fully opened. So whether we forgive or we don't forgive, we really don't do anything. But when we forgive, we relieve ourselves of all the stress and unnecessary tensions. So with the pure love that is given to us by the divine, let's forgive everyone, including ourselves. So we just tell this pure energy, Mother, I forgive everyone, I forgive myself. This energy is full of love for us, and it's all the time working to nourish us, to correct us, to give us self-knowledge. And that love manifests through us and spreads across the whole world. It's the pure love of the divine. And the divine is an ocean of forgiveness. Let's enjoy that quality within us. Mother, I forgive everyone. So we'll go back to the top of the head, the center that integrates us and gives us the connection to the whole. Again, like we did before, we can put the center of the palm at the top of the head. We can stretch our fingers backwards a little bit so we can feel the exact point, the fontanelle bone. And we can feel it with the center of our palm. In fact, the seventh center is represented on our hand at the center of the palm. We can make clockwise rotations. Just move the scalp in a circular motion. And then once again, raise the hand a few inches above the head. Now let's see what we feel over the top of the head. Feel free to move your hand up or down or sideways. See if you can feel the breeze of this pure energy coming out from the top of the head. It's very joyful to stay in this state where our attention is here in the space above the top of the head, where we are undisturbed by the thoughts. We can feel the purity of our attention, and we can feel the love of the divine flowing through us. And we feel really one with the whole. bring our hand down. Let's use our left hand a few inches over the top of the head. See what you feel on your left hand. Is it different from what you felt on your right hand? It's just an experiment. And then we bring our left hand down. So we can slowly open our eyes. And like we did before, let's raise our energy and give ourselves the protection. So we will use both our hands, left hand moving straight up, right hand going around it as we go up, and we reach the top of the head, tie a knot. And the second time, we'll do it with full attention, knowing that this energy within us is awakened and it's moving within us. We tie 2 knots the second time, and then the third time we tie 3 knots. We give ourselves the shield of protection that goes like a rainbow from the left to the right and then the right to the left. Do it 7 times, 1 for each of our centers, and it also helps balance the centers. Let's bring both of our hands to the level of the heart. Just notice what we feel in our hands. So we'll just thank this pure energy that is within us for this beautiful experience of meditation and for these vibrations. And we thank each other for this great collective meditation. Thank you so much. Hope to join you again soon in a future session. Thank you.